send me away to see the sea dragon. Listen to me, the sea dragons will only help your sympathy. I see you on the other side, you motherfuckers.
All right, welcome to Sea Dragon Comedy Podcast, Week 12. This is Josh here.
Hey, this is Dave.
This is Justin.
Brian.
And this is Kevin. What's up, guys? Welcome to Week 12. Let's get right into this podcast by talking about the Patriots and the Super Bowl and the imminent victory that we're going to have. Brian, I know you're big on this game here, Brian. What is your prediction for the game on Sunday?
I think the Patriots will win probably 36-24. I already said that, actually. I think it's going to be high scoring by the Patriots. I definitely think it's going to be a high scoring game this week, too. Both teams have great offenses, and Patriots defense hasn't been like super great this year, but I mean they stepped it up in the last couple of games. I still think it'll be a high scoring game. I think the Patriots will probably win by 10.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's weird that it's still a 3-point spread, by the way. I don't know if
I put all my money on the Patriots,
and it hasn't
cover,
moved.
By the way.
It hasn't moved at all.
I put all of my money, my life savings. I emptied my 401k, and I put it all. I
wouldn't do that, but
I didn't. But I did put some money for the Pats to cover.
That would be a savage move.
I have a shitty, I have to pick the Patriots because I'm a Pats fan, but I have a shitty feeling. But I have a feeling like that Madden prediction that Justin showed us, which predicted the Pats down, I think, 4? Justin, or down
20, yeah.
Yeah, they were down 4, 4th and goal with 20 seconds left, winning touchdown pass to Edelman. I could see it coming down to something like that. I think Pats, something like that, but I think Pats are going to win 33-28, something like that. Win by 5.
Yeah, I don't want a close game. It's way too stressful.
I know.
I want a blowout
close games
where they win 52-20 or something. You know,
I can't see that happening.
Let them enjoy it. You know, just
that would be nice, but it's never happened to Brady. He's always had a rough ride.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, just
dude, they're winning the Super Bowl. You're gonna enjoy it either way.
I know.
Let us enjoy it. You mean, not stress out.
Justin, what's your score prediction? You think?
I do think it's going to be close, and I think it's going to be between 2 and 4 points, so probably 3-point differential. Pats 31, Atlanta 28.
Yeah,
I'm going to go 36-22, only because I have a Super Bowl square that is 6-2. Did you guys do any squares this year?
Yeah, still waiting on my fucking numbers. No one's paying up.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm in a $100 pool. This guy's still waiting for checks to come in. It's the Super Bowl's in 3 days. If you're in a $100 pool, how are you not all paid up?
I don't know.
The week of the Super Bowl.
That's a small pool.
Yeah.
I hope the final score is 36-24 because me and Brian are in a $100 square and we have 6 for the Pats and 4 for the whatever the team we're playing. See, I don't even care. I don't even know. What are we playing? Atlanta. See?
Kevin, I meant $100 a square pool, not $100 total.
Oh, okay. I was saying that's a really small pool. I wouldn't even play that. We're doing, I think, we did $5 a square. I got 7 squares.
Hour, okay.
Well, I don't know, man. That's a lot of money to throw down on a square.
It is. The bar next to me is doing $100 squares, but the payouts I don't like. It's $2,500 for all 4 quarters, even.
That's dumb.
It should be.
You got to break it up. The first quarter and third quarter are going to be less, and then halftime should be in the middle, and then jacked up for the last final score.
The Elks Club in Auburn had $500 squares.
Holy shit!
Ridiculous.
That's ballsy.
35,000 in the winter.
Oh my god!
ROI on that's nuts, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Turn on investment, guys.
We should get in one of those.
Oh really?
Business talk.
I wish like, not that I wouldn't be able to throw 500. Like I could deal with it in a way, like as far as like, okay, like I'm not gonna fucking lose my truck or whatever. But I don't think I would be okay with just being like, fuck, like I could have that $500 back right now if I just didn't put that in there.
Yeah.
Granted, if you won 35 grand, it'd be so awesome.
Yeah.
I know.
Still.
And that's just the final score though, 35 grand. So the other, like, there's payouts in between, obviously.
That's a big percentage though. It's 70% of what's in there.
Yeah, they said it's 35 grand. That's what it said.
I guess
That's
if
what
you're
So
if you
they
don't
don't
have
do,
much
they
money,
don't do
you want
reverse or anything.
a big return if you're gonna put that much money into it. I guess, but no, it's not for me.
I think we're doing a 75% return on the final one. It's 50 for the first quarter, third quarter, 100 for the half, and 300 for the. So yeah, it's 3 out of 5.
That's 60%.
60%. So
I think with a $500 squares, if they wanted to make it like, I know in a way, like I get it, like it's like worth the risk in a sense, but to make it more fun, have more reversals and have score changes too. Like why not? Like just get your money back for a score change or whatever, $100, whatever. Figure out like a percentage. You know what I mean? You can't predict how many times the score changes, so that's the only thing that sucks. Because if it's a high scoring game, then the final is going to be a little bit lower. But at the same time, like you could figure out a system where so it's more fun. You know, so some people like more people at least get their money back. I don't know. That's just me.
Well, I know the guy from Tourney Time. He does that every time the score changes. A winner is announced.
Well, that's for the $25 pool that I'm in.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Are you in the same one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
No.
in the $50. I'm in the $50 one.
Oh, sorry, it is 50. I'm just splitting it 25. Yeah.
Oh, Dave, did you give a final score prediction?
52-20.
Jesus,
No way.
that was your
you
prediction.
said that with you just said with a fucking straight face. 52.
52-20.
The Pats, because
Pats are winning 52-20.
Dave, I will bet you. I'll bet you $100 that doesn't happen.
All right.
Yeah, but you're gonna give something. You're gonna bet him like 100.
Yeah.
That it's like this, like closer to this.
Yeah,
Score
give it an over under.
Dave, so you think the over under like 71? You take the over is what you're saying, which it isn't far from that. I think it's like 63. So
I think it. Oh, I thought it was like 65 or something.
it
but
might be, which is outrageous. I would not bet on that.
No, but I just want a blowout just so we can have no stress. You know.
It's outrageous.
I wonder what
I hope so, too.
I have a bunch of trivia here for Super Bowl trivia, but I don't have what the highest scoring game was. I wonder what that was. Any of you guys know at all?
Oh,
No.
highest scoring Super Bowl,
Yeah.
like combined points.
It's got to be high 40s. I don't know if they've reached 50.
Wait,
Well, I guess the highest scoring team. I guess I don't know,
Yeah.
highest scoring team.
or both. I don't know.
I know didn't the Bears beat the Pats in '85 like 45-10 or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
something
think
like
there was
that.
one before that, though. Like, after that, I should say. That was probably over 50
Maybe
points.
yeah. Because the Pats got blown out in '96 too, but it was only like 36.
Wasn't that high? It was
Yeah.
35-21. They lost by 14. I'm pretty sure, or 37-20. I'm gonna say 85 Bears. I think they scored 45 points. No, it's
Well,
like it.
no, Justin, were you saying combined total points?
Kevin's asking the
Kevin,
question.
you
He
mean?
said,
Yeah.
scored.
Kevin. No.
Either one of them, I didn't really care. I just wanted to, if you guys knew it all.
Do you have an answer?
I do not know.
Oh, you don't even have an answer?
No,
No,
I
that's what
was
you're saying.
wondering if you guys knew. 'Cause
I thought
like
you were
I said,
like.
I have a bunch of trivia here, but that's not one of the things.
You said that wasn't
Yeah.
one.
Let's get into some trivia where we know the answer.
All right, let's get into one. 85
so-
Bears, definitely. Answer
So
that.
I'm gonna start with the most obvious stuff here, but the Super Bowl is the annual championship game of the NFL. It's the highest level of professional American football in the world. The game was created as part of a merger agreement between the NFL and the then rival league, the American Football League, and eventually, I forget what year it was, but they finally agreed to become one league. But before that, the game was made up of the two leagues fighting for whoever was the best. So actually, 1970 was when the merger began. So that's how long we've been having Super Bowls for.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Steelers have had the most Super Bowl victories with 6, and the New England Patriots have the most Super Bowl appearances with 9. I think that's accounting this year.
This is their 9th appearance.
So we'll have we have 4 Super Bowl victories now. We'll have 5. We'll be tied with Dallas Cowboys and the 49ers. with 5 victories each if we win this Super Bowl.
Yeah,
when we win.
I don't want to sound too cocky.
But when we win 52-20.
52
to 20.
Dave, can we just be annoying assholes when we go watch the game? I'm going out to Florida, by the way. People don't know, to watch the game with Dave, and I think I'm just gonna be an absolute obnoxious asshole. I have to.
Yeah, you gotta be.
We gotta
get punched in the face, right? So.
Yeah, Dave. Yeah, don't get punched in the
You
jaw.
really might though. I
don't own a Pats jersey. I don't really own any jerseys actually of any team. I don't know. I'm kind of one of those people. I don't wear jerseys of other men.
But you have
names on the back.
You have shirts or whatever that say Patriots.
I have a Patriots hat right here that I'll wear, and then I have a Pats sweatshirt. But is it gonna be? I don't know if it's gonna be cold enough in Florida to wear a Pats sweatshirt.
It might be for Dave.
It might be. Yeah,
it says like a low of like 60, but
yeah,
dude, that's shorts and t-shirt for this guy, especially if that's what it is. Outside in a bar, it's gonna be warm. So whatever, I'll at least wear my hat and then scream in everyone's face.
Do you know where you go yet?
Beats me.
No,
Tampa.
We'll just gonna.
No, we're not driving. We'll fucking Uber.
So the Super Bowl is the second largest day for U.S. food consumption after Thanksgiving. So everyone goes out and parties, and we consume almost as much food as we do on Thanksgiving, which is nuts because if you think about it,
that's a lot of food.
Super Bowl, a lot of people call it a holiday, but it's technically not a holiday, and we eat that much food on that day. It's pretty nuts. Also, the Super Bowl has frequently been the most watched American television broadcast of the year, and 7 times it has been the most watched broadcast in U.S. television history. So seven Super Bowls have been the most watched television programs in America.
I just watched for the commercials.
Actually, 2015 Super Bowl holds the record for the total number of U.S. viewers with a final number of 114.4 million, making it the most viewed television broadcast of any kind in American history.
Which Super Bowl was that?
XLIX. What is that? 49?
Wait, what is it?
7?
XLIX. That's
probably
44.
44. No, because IX is 9.
49.
Yep.
Yeah, 49. Yeah.
Oh, that was the Pat. Yeah, you're right. That was the Pats.
So was that
when the Pats
2007?
beat.
So they
No,
won
2015.
That was the 2 Super Bowls ago. It was when the Pats beat Seattle.
Yeah.
Dave, what are you holding there?
The highest rated. What is Dave holding there?
Nothing.
The highest rated game, according to Nielsen, I think that's like a television record keeping thing or whatever, was Super Bowl 16 in 1982, with 49.1% of households were watching the game at the time. But there was a huge blizzard in the Northeast, so I think that had to contribute to that. You guys ready for halftime with Lady Gaga?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait
She's-
to see what she's gonna bring.
Lady Gaga is among a lot of popular singers and musicians that include Michael Jackson, Madonna, Prince, Beyonce, the Rolling Stones, The Who, and dead of the what year was she died? Whitney Houston. Was that 3 years ago? 4 years ago? 5 years ago? I don't know. Whatever. She's dead. And the original Super Bowl game was the original bowl game, where it got the name from, was the Rose Bowl game in Pasadena, California in 1902. And the term Super Bowl was coined by a guy named Lamar Hunt, who was the owner of the AFL's, at the time, Kansas City Chiefs. He referred to the term Super Bowl, and he recalled back to his kid playing with a toy called a Super Ball at the time. And now that there's a vintage example of the ball on display in the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio.
No way.
That's kind of nuts, huh?
That's how it started.
Wow. I didn't.
It's
I didn't know
named
that.
after a toy. That's unbelievable.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, just like, oh yeah, I guess Super Bowl, because I was thinking of a ball. Like what?
Yeah. Those are a lot of fun facts.
Yeah, I have a couple more here. So, 13 NFL franchises have won at least one Super Bowl, and 9 teams have appeared in Super Bowl games without a win. But the Buffalo Bills hold the
Buffalo
record.
Bills
Yeah, I was
lost
just-
4 in a row.
Yeah.
So they played
That's
in record
crazy.
4
Kevin,
Super
I already know
Bowls.
all of these. You don't need to tell me.
Our listeners might not. All 7 of them. So yeah, they went to 4 Super Bowls in a row and lost every single one.
Yeah.
4 teams: the Cleveland Browns, Detroit Lions, Jacksonville Jaguars, and Houston Texans have never appeared in the Super Bowl. The Browns and the Lions both won NFL championships prior to the creation of the Super Bowl. And the Jaguars and the Texans are kind of recent teams from 1995, 2002. So they haven't really given their due chance, I guess. And the last tidbit I have here, like other major professional leagues in the United States, the winner of the Super Bowl is usually declared a world champion. And it's often mocked by non-Americans, to which I say, get your own fucking league and come play with us, and then you can determine whether you're good at football or not.
Yeah, like you said, we are the best at American football in the world.
Yeah. It says others feel the title is
that's-
fitting since it's the only professional league of its kind. So, I mean, they have, the Canadian Football League, which is just kind of like...
Yeah.
Not
That's
very
where like
good.
the best.
I say
That's
it's
where the
about-
best
it's
of
a
the
le-
best play.
It's a level above the Women's Football
The
League, I think.
NFL. Oh.
Oh, sorry, guys. We only
the
play hockey.
Legends
We only
Football
play
League?
hockey. Yeah. The Legends, yeah, not the Ladies Football League, my bad.
Jeez, get it right. Yeah, it used to be Lingerie Football League, but I mean, what year are we in, right? So it's Legends Football League now. So
Yeah.
Well, they are legends. in
But
my
they
heart.
still wear lingerie, so.
no, they know they're
No,
fully
they wear
just
uniforms, Justin.
pantsuits.
They are basically
Pantsuits.
half naked.
They wear uniforms.
Well, all I'm saying is if men wore an equivalent uniform, I wouldn't watch the NFL.
I would not either.
Are you kidding me?
No. Did you see Fallout?
No.
No, I'm not. I don't do that.
Don't do that.
Did you know
God
that the
damn it.
last 6 Super Bowls that the Patriots have played in, they haven't scored in the first quarter?
Well, that sucks,
Are
Brian.
you serious? The last 6?
Yes.
Definitely we're gonna lose to
since
that.
in the Brady Belichick era, they have never scored in the first quarter of a Super Bowl.
All right,
Wait,
Well, that
even a
doesn't mean
field goal?
anything, though.
We're going to score in the
Have
opening
not
drive.
scored
There's
at
no
all.
way
Doesn't
we don't
matter
score
then.
this Sunday.
Where did you hear that?
It's the truth.
On the radio?
Guys,
Yes.
do you think this is the best offense
I don't
we've had
believe
since the Brady?
No,
Belichick
2007 was better.
era? No, I'm talking about in the
yeah.
We had
Super Bowl.
Randy
In the
Moss.
Super Bowl. Going into the Super
No,
Bowl.
when we had Randy
2007
Moss.
was in the Super Bowl. They were definitely
yeah.
better.
You're right. But
I mean, I think the reason the Giants own us is just because they just fucking know Bill's system. He used to fucking work for the Giants.
Well-
Probably left notes behind a desk somewhere. That's what
Gronk
I
was
think.
No,
injured.
it's stupid luck. That's all it was.
Andrew Luck?
Or bad luck.
Maybe.
Bad Andrew
That's- Those shitty
That Tyree catch and then the other one.
No, the only reason why we didn't win that game is because we didn't deflate our balls.
yeah. The Manningham catch that like in 2011, man.
Yeah, by
That's-
the
It was
sideline.
a little. It was good. It was good, but it wasn't as outrageous as the Tyree, and it was not as outrageous as the Kearse or whatever catch.
Oh,
when
yeah,
they
that
played
one was
Seattle.
ridiculous.
If they beat us, which they should have, that would have been the worst one of all time.
Mhm.
The fucking ball was up in the air. He wasn't even looking, and it fell into like, oh my
Can we
god.
Fell
not
into
have
his
any of that
lap.
shit happen to us?
No,
It shouldn't
never.
even have been second and goal. We should have won way before that. But whatever, we still won. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we better win Sunday, or it's going to be this like one of the saddest flights I've ever had.
Yeah.
It would be almost a waste of a trip because I mean you're only going to see Dave, so no big deal.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm not that important.
I
Just
think I
kidding.
purposely will like throw a fit on the plane and be in the news and get the plane grounded
The
if they
best
lose.
part of this, like, even if they lose, you know they're going to be in the running next year anyway. So, not that
don't know.
not that I'm going to be okay with it. I'm going to be pissed because I've been following.
You know what the
all
thing
season,
is?
but-
You don't know that, and like I hope to everyone.
I hope you're right,
Hope to
Justin.
Jesus that.
But there's
Well, I've been
no
right for the
guarantee on
past
that.
17 years.
Well, here's the thing. I understand, but that's if everyone stays healthy, right?
I know.
We don't know. What
Well,
if Brady
yeah.
fucking tears his ACL week 2? Done. Career ending. That's
Yeah.
it. We're fucked forever. Yeah.
No way,
exactly.
we got Jimmy G, though.
Nope. He's gonna
He's
be
probably
great.
going to go to the Browns.
Yeah. I've been saying that.
I
I
don't
said
know.
that before the season started. Like
He won't go to the Browns.
everyone listens to it now. Before this fucking season started, I go, Jimmy G's gonna play. He's gonna do well, and then he's gonna be a huge trade value. And then Jacoby's gonna be our next quarterback. Oh, geez, look what's happening.
I don't
Anyway,
think he's going to go to
Next
the
fucking
Browns.
topic.
I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is going to take a giant paycheck just to go to a shitty team because just the way it's been brought up in this.
He might revive it. Maybe they'll go there for a Super Bowl and win.
Definitely will, dude. Be a starting QB and like get millions and millions of dollars. Of course he would.
Well, Brady would do that if he was in his position. And I think Garoppolo's looking up to Brady. Like, would he do this? So.
Well, I think what you're saying is, does Garoppolo think he has a chance to just be a backup for like 2 more years and then work in the Pats organization? I don't think he's gonna have a choice.
The Patriots weren't a dynasty back when Brady first started. He had to build up to it. So maybe Garoppolo will say, "Hey, I'm going to follow in the footsteps of Brady. Go to a mediocre team, well, in this case, a shitty team, and try to build them up."
Yeah,
it's
true. But I think without
but
Bill
wouldn't you
Belichick,
want? I don't know.
Tough.
You would, yeah.
And to be honest, I don't think it's. I mean, Brady's definitely GOAT, but I think it comes more from the coaching. I think Bill Belichick has more of an influence on the team than any quarterbacks. I mean, look how we did pretty well with Garoppolo in for the 3.5 whatever games it was that he played until he got injured.
Yeah, so I think I agree, Kevin. I think it would, like, Brady, say you threw him on any of these teams, like, I mean, look at Matt Ryan, Drew Brees, like he would probably have those numbers, right? Which like Matt Ryan had some of the best numbers of all time, and they had like the top 5 offenses of all time, which is crazy, right? But they don't win a Super Bowl. They have nothing to. It doesn't go down in the books. You don't remember. You don't remember that team. You won't remember that quarterback as much. Like I said, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers won what, 2 Super Bowls or just one? But either way, but either way, I agree. If you put those QBs with Belichick, they probably have more Super Bowls. I mean, it's not like Brady's numbers are that much better if you care about numbers, but in the end, we care about Super Bowls. So it's a whole system. But I mean, to me, it's like a revolving like discussion because the point is to win Super Bowls, right? But yet you have to do that with an elite quarterback. I mean, the only way you can tell to say he's the most elite is because he does have those rings. So it's kind of tough, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever. I don't know. I give up.
I think it'd be awesome if we win though, just to rub it in Goodell's face.
Yeah,
he sucks. We'll move on though. Would you guys rather be half your height or twice your weight? Well, nice little would you rather coming at you.
Comes out of
Would I be the same weight as I am now if I'm half my height?
Oh my god.
That's
a Dave Kesha if I ever heard one.
That's a Dave Kesha, but it's a pretty good Dave Kesha.
Yeah, no,
it is.
You're right. We got to start asking.
I would say you probably go half your weight. You proportionally shrink half your size.
Down.
So half your height, half your weight, or
just double your weight.
Double your weight and same height, or
yeah. Not double your height, Dave. If I doubled my height, I'd be 12'8".
Yeah.
450
yeah, pretty much,
pounds.
Dave. I think like just basically like half your height. So basically, you're a little person. I can't say the M word so anymore.
Can you do anything about the weight if you choose to double your weight?
No.
Can you you're that way for the rest of your life?
I mean, we always bring up these weird things where, like, oh, can I change this? Can I tweak it this way?
I'm just saying because that's the only thing you can change
you're
your weight.
But
you can't change your height. So if you're half your height,
we'll say the only thing you can do is gain more weight. You can't lose it. You
half my height. Half my height. Everyone loves that.
Height.
I think
yeah.
I couldn't imagine being 400 pounds.
Yeah, I know.
I can't say the M word. Can I say the D word, or is it just little person?
Dwarf.
Yeah, I think that's as well. Yeah,
that's offensive, right? But so is meh. So
midget. No.
Meh.
I say little person. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's little.
People
it's little. Yeah, the PC correct term is little person. Yeah.
I'd love to be a midget compared to a 400-pound huge guy my height. Like, why wouldn't you want to be a midget? It'd be dope.
I think it'd be pretty fun. Girls would think you're cute. You want to pet your head?
Quick question. Does your I
know where you're going with this.
If that stays the same,
let's just say it stays the same. Yeah.
Yes, and definitely.
Proportionate though, I guess.
No.
Your whole body can't just go.
Yeah,
you just can't shrink.
Wait.
And have a 9-inch.
This is gonna get real gross, like sort of gay, but like to midgets.
Like what?
No, I don't think.
I think scaled, or is it?
I think it's scaled. I think it's scaled.
But they do have large heads compared to the rest of their body.
Right.
Only some of them though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends.
It would be tough though. The only argument against that, it'd be tough to adapt as a midget because think about that. Now you can't reach the pedals in your car. You get at the things that bolt on. You can't there's a lot of things you can't do. You can't go on amusement park rides that are fun. You know? That's all I can think of.
Yeah.
But if you're fat, you can't go on rides anyway. If you're
That's
fat.
true, John. That's a good point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to. I saw a guy. I was out in Haverhill yesterday, and I saw a guy in a rascal scooter. He had no disability that I could tell. I mean, I don't want to judge him or anything, but he looked like he was probably 325, probably 350 pounds, and he was riding on a rascal scooter. I wish Taylor was here to talk about his rascal scooter experiences. But like I said, it didn't look like he had any disabilities whatsoever. He was just walking around, riding around on a scooter, and I feel like I judged him just because he was fat. And not if he did have a disability, I don't fuck if I know, you know. But I wouldn't want to be that guy running around on a scooter looking like that because he looked healthy in his face, but the rest of his body was just disgusting.
No, I would.
Yeah, you don't know if he has like a disease or anything.
That's what I said, Dave. I could be being a dickhead here and making fun of a guy who has a glandular problem or something, but I don't want to look like that. It was fat and disgusting.
What if he had fake legs?
They were definitely not fake.
Like no legs. I don't know. Brian, what would you do for that? Would you become a midget or?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, height.
So the qualifying height to be a midget is 4'10".
Right. So if you go, but you said half your height though, right?
Half your height, yeah. So I would be I'd be 3'2". That's pretty good.
Oh my god. Is that even? What's the shortest person in the world though? Because
dude, like 9.
Kevin, how tall are you?
6'4".
Really? I didn't even feel like you're that tall.
I thought he was
Big tough
taller
guy.
than me.
Big tough guy.
So I'd
Really?
be like 2'9" then.
The shortest
I'd
person
be-
to ever live was 21 and a half inches.
Okay, I'd be
Yeah.
half my height would be like 36 inches, which is 3 feet.
Yeah.
So, Dave, you'd be like, what are you, Dave? 5'8"?
Man,
So I'd be 2'9".
21
Yeah.
inches is small.
Yeah, I'd be
So-
2'9" also.
The tallest man ever was 8'3".
Yeah.
Wow,
Imagine being,
that is not
imagine
even
being
like,
8 feet tall.
that is so.
No.
No, I don't want to imagine that. I don't want to imagine any of that.
Yeah, Robert Wadlow. Robert Wadlow. He's in the.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
So is it across the board? We'd all, as far as height goes, we'd
I think
be
so.
half our height.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you? I'm just trying to think. Like, how can you come up with like a? I get it'd be a weird adjustment, but like, and I mean, you're gonna get a lot of looks, but you're gonna get a lot of looks if you're 400 pounds too, or I mean, depending how
Yeah.
heavy you are. Here,
Yeah,
but,
I think
It's
either
gonna
one
be
is.
different looks though.
Yeah.
Where's Taylor when we need him, huh?
I don't even think he would say double his weight.
Wow. How
No.
can you?
He's
No,
at the
I'm
gym
just-
right now trying to
I'm
lose
just saying
weight.
for the fact.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for the fact of the would you rather's. He's always been like against with somebody.
Well,
else.
he wants to be against. You know what I mean? So he would probably just disagree to disagree. You know?
Yeah,
But,
exactly.
I mean, I'm definitely for a bit. I'm a midget. A midget mows my lawn. So
I guess
I mean-
the benefits
Oh,
of being just fat, I guess, for twice your weight is that you'd still have the height, so you could still, I guess, pick things off shelves or whatever. You would need assistance to reach things.
yeah, and then you get out of breath and have a heart attack.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
you could ride the rascal scooter around. I don't know.
Dude, you could get so good at stilts
No
if
way.
you're a midget.
You can
Think
get good
about
at
that.
Oh yeah.
Stilts. Why not? You'd have a reason if someone's like, "Come on, man, stilts are fucking ridiculous." I'd be like, "Dude, I'm 3 feet tall." They'd be like, "That makes sense. They're very
Well, yeah,
practical."
'cause if you shrink proportionately, I feel like because I don't want to like pick on midgets here, but I don't think their legs and their arms are usually proportional to what a normal person
No,
would be.
that's the
They
thing.
usually
Yeah.
sometimes they're kind of like little stumpy arms or stumpy legs or something like that. So if you were, like I said, no offense given,
Untaken.
if if you were proportionate, you would have fully functioning, arms and legs, so you could
Yeah.
use stilts pretty easily.
Yep, that's a very good point.
You could.
Yeah,
And you can
find-
have those claw grabber things that, like, I don't know if your grandmother's ever had one of these
Yeah.
growing up, but my grandmother had a claw that you could bend over and pick shit up with off the ground.
What
That
I would do,
claw.
I would find 2 other midgets my size, little people my size, find a trench coat and just
I knew
stack
you were gonna
each
say
other up.
That's
Go-
awesome.
Go into stores. It'd be hilarious. See, we
Yeah, you only need one. You only really need one person because then you'd be 6 feet tall. Well, no, you wouldn't because it's from waist up. But Justin, if you were 3 feet and I was 3 feet and I sat on your shoulders, we'd be like pretty much 5 feet. It wouldn't look that weird. We just look like a kind of a short dude. You know?
Yeah. I've always wanted to try that, but I'm too tall to pull it off. So
we can still try it.
Maybe a Sea Dragons video. See what we can get away with a guy on their shoulders. A big old trench coat.
I'd be
Sir,
down.
how tall are you? 9'6".
9'6".
Well, it's like that video of the guys that went in as one person. They were like, I don't know what they did to each other. They like tied themselves together to go see a movie.
Oh yeah,
for one person, but there was 2 people.
Yeah, they make you right. They taped them one guy upside down somehow, and he like wrapped his legs around him. They made him look like a huge 400-pound person, like we were just talking about.
It legit looked like a fat guy. Yeah,
it really did.
See, that's less actually. Like those are 2 normal people strapped, and no one really questioned it. But 2 midgets, people would be like, "This is something's off here."
Weird tall person. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I feel like they would know, even though you'd be like the right, like skinny, not skinniness, but proportional. I just feel like someone would just know.
You have crazy gyro hip spot right now, bud.
Tear it up on the dance floor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could.
Oh yeah, you would.
Oh, I kind of want to try this now.
Try it.
I wish some of our would you rathers could come true.
Yeah.
Or I mean, you could just
at least for a day.
Yeah.
Just to get some perspective.
You know what you could do is like we can't become midgets to try this, but we could befriend a midget and put him on your shoulders. I mean, that'd be cool.
Yeah, you kind of meeting halfway in the middle,
Or just wear
like
a backpack.
Yeah, like a backpack midget. Now we're getting really offensive.
Yeah, that's a little offensive.
That's like really demeaning. Be like, hey, what's up? I'm Josh. This is my buddy.
This is my backpack midget.
What comedian is that?
Backpack midget.
If you wear a backpack, it's like a midget hanging on, choking you very.
All right,
softly.
All right, let's move on.
You guys are gonna I love
it. We're gonna get finally some notoriety here, but not in a good way. So the next segment that we have, we've had some listeners from all over the country bring in some questions for Dave to answer in a little segment we call Dave Questions.
Questions.
So, Dave, are you ready for this, bud?
Guess so. Yeah.
You think cap on? So this question comes from Julie in North Carolina. Julie writes,
"Hi, Julie.
My best friend has recently started dating my brother. I don't think it's a fling. They seem very serious. She's one of my closest friends, and I somehow feel betrayed by both of them. Can I care for them both? I care for them both deeply, so why am I feeling so bad about them getting together?"
I don't know, because I feel like if your friend is mean to your brother, you will go towards the brother more than her, and lose your best friend. I don't know. It's just, I've been in that situation too, and my sister didn't really like it. So,
is dating the friend is dating the brother worth losing the friend?
Right, that's the question she needs to ask herself.
They just got Confucius over here.
Dr. Dave.
So wait, this is a girl that her friend's dating her brother?
Her friend is dating her brother, yes, and she wants to know. She feels betrayed by both of them, probably because the friend didn't say anything. Yeah, no, it's definitely relatable.
Dude, that would be like one of you guys dating my sister. I'd fucking cut your heads off.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, but what if
freshman year of college?
That's what it would be like, Dave. It'd be like me, like dating your sister.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Is it different for a guy to do it to one of his buddies than it is for a girl to do it with one of her friends? Is there a different code for women? This is why we need a woman on
this. Is why we need,
yeah.
I would imagine it's a little bit different, but like, I mean, no, but think about it though. Like, it seems a little worse because, like, man, I get it, but yet from a girl and her friend, imagine that fucking gossip. Like, they would lose their minds. Like, they would not be.
Here's the thing: when I was dating Holly, she was my sister's best friend.
Oh yeah.
And did your sister was pretty pissed off?
She wasn't happy. Yeah, she wasn't happy with it.
Did she get over it?
Eventually, yeah, she did.
But,
See, but
but
took
So
then
it's just-
did she lose a friend though?
She has to ask herself. She just has to ask herself if it's worth losing that friend if they ever break up or whatever.
And so she did lose her friend in that case, right?
Yeah, she did.
See, I think
that's kind of a good point, Dave.
I think, in my opinion, it's if you can work it out with your friend. Like, I guess if one of you guys dated my sister, I could be mad at her for however long it was, because family is always going to be, like, I guess, together. Well, maybe not always, but you're going to know your sister or your brother for your whole life, most likely. I think eventually you can get over it. So I don't know if I don't know really where I'm going with this. I guess just family is usually forever, so don't fuck that up, I guess.
Yeah, so that's a pretty tough one.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Julie. Thanks, Julie from North Carolina.
Yeah, well,
Dave answered your question.
hopefully get an update too.
Yeah, we'll reach back out to her. The this next question comes from Matt from California.
Hi, Matt.
He's a single 20-year-old guy. Actually, Dave, you might like this one a little bit. He's a single 20-year-old guy who's hanging out with his buddy, his buddy John, and he has a sister who is 16. They're both 20, so she's 16. She came in crying the other day. She was all heartbroken. Amanda had worked many weekends to save up for a dress for the big school dance, and her boyfriend, or the guy that she wanted to bring, said she wouldn't go with her to the dance unless she had sex with him afterwards.
Oh
So
shit!
she decided not to go with him, and Matt said that he would take her John asked Matt if he would take her as a friend, like a favor, I guess. It's a weird thing for a brother to ask a best friend to do or whatever. But Matt went to the dance. Amanda had a good time, and a lot of, I guess, mothers were complaining to Matt because he's 20 and she's 16, and he was dancing with a bunch of girls at the dance. Is he a pedophile, or did he do anything wrong?
Oh no! So he was dancing with the girls at the dance.
Yeah, 16-year-old
That's
girls.
You can't do that. It's a little creepy right there.
I think, yeah. In my opinion, I think there's a certain time where dating a girl that's younger than you becomes acceptable. And if you become like 21 or older, I think you can't date anybody less that's younger than 18.
Half your age plus 7.
Yeah, half your age plus 7 is
the old rule. I wouldn't follow that, but because if you're 50, that means you can date a 32-year-old, which is weird.
But I mean, it happens all the time.
Dave, did you understand that question? Because I fucking had no clue what the hell you were saying.
So basically,
I don't think it's your fault. I think it's whoever wrote that.
It's lengthy. I try to pull pieces here, but basically,
I know there's like a John and a Matt and some guy that dances with little girls.
This guy asked his buddy to bring his sister to a school dance, and he did, and then he danced with a bunch of girls.
So Matt is the friend.
Matt is the friend of John, and then
and he ditched the 16-year-old and went.
He didn't ditch her. He danced with her. But
so he danced with her.
He danced with a bunch of others. Yeah. He's 20. She's 16. He's at a high school dance, and he's out of high school. Mothers were calling him a pedophile. Is he wrong to have gone to the dance?
Yes,
I agree.
Yeah, that's weird.
Can I give a personal thing because I actually did that?
You were 20 and you went to a high school dance?
No, how old was I? My brother was 20 or 21. I think I was 19 actually, and went. Because his girlfriend was 17, he was 21, and it was like anyone like 21 and older, or even over 20, I think, couldn't go. So he was like, well, she's going to want to take a guy. So he trusted me, obviously, which made sense.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just kind of like danced on my own, obviously. Like, I wasn't going to like dance with his girlfriend, just watched her, made sure everything was fine. And then he met us at like high school after party. I was 18. I might have even been like 18 and he was 20. And like, it was like once you hit 20, you couldn't go. So like, it was like a year or two out of high school. It was like a little weird, but like, I don't know. I honestly wasn't even drunk. I didn't drink till after the dance. Like I drank at the time, didn't drink till after. I don't know. It was definitely a little weird. Like even just being few years older, I felt weird. I mean, most of the seniors are 17, 18. So, but I didn't want to go. Trust me. I was like, that's fucking weird. Like I don't want to go, but I'll do it for you.
So that's you basically came back the year after you graduated. Which isn't terrible.
I think it was 2 years after. It was 2 years. Because I was young. So I was 19 going on 20. It was 2 months before my 20th birthday.
Okay.
So,
I don't know.
as soon as I left Gansett, I said I wasn't coming back. So I think somebody asked me to go to the football game on Thanksgiving, and I said no.
Yeah, no, I don't think I went back.
I never wanted to go back, or to any kind of high school or whatever, any kind of dance or anything like that. So.
Oh, trust me, it was terrible. You know, it was awful. I don't get what's wrong with that guy for even wanting to be there and dance with 16-year-old girls. That's
I know.
So his buddy asked, like the brother of the girl asked him to go for him. At that point, just go stag. If you get the nice dress, I mean, go hit it with all the guys. That girl should be better.
Yeah,
unless she's ugly.
Probably,
which is a possibility.
How old is John though? Couldn't he go with her?
They're both. Who wants to bring your brother to the prom or high school dance, whatever it is? Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's true.
But yeah, so Matt, be better. Don't go next time. Just let her go single.
Yeah.
All right, Dave. Moving on here. Is it hypocritical? This one comes from Denise from Maine.
Wait.
D-nice.
I need to take a step back here. Where was the other girl from that just had that story?
Well,
California.
The very last one was Matt from California.
Oh, Matt.
California.
Okay.
We got the whole country covered here.
Yeah. So this is from Denise out of Maine.
Hi, Denise.
Is it hypocritical of me to forgive my boyfriend for cheating on me with my best friend, but not to forgive my best friend? My boyfriend told me that he slept with my best friend. Am I being hypocrite if I forgive him, but not her?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it takes two to tango, baby.
Yeah, unless he raped her, I guess. But then that'd be fucked up on a more horrific level.
Well, then I would hope she would be with him still.
Yeah, right. Why would you forgive either one of them if he's gonna cheat on you with your best friend, then neither one of them actually cares for you?
Dave, no. Yeah, Dave, what's your answer if one of your friends had sex with your girlfriend? What would you do?
I wouldn't talk to either of them.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah,
simple.
So Denise, I think we're all in agreement here that give up on both of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you can patch it up with your best friend, don't.
If anything, yeah,
don't introduce him to your next boyfriend.
No way.
And the last question we have here, Dave. My female friend had her laptop with me, and I accidentally found out that she watches porn. What should I do, or what should I say to her?
So your female friend watches porn?
Yeah, this is Alan from Texas, by the way.
Wait, his friend, just his friend?
Yeah, he has a female friend that had left her laptop with him, and he opened up and realized that she watches porn.
Start having sex
That's
with her.
awesome.
Yeah, so yeah. What do you think, Dave? What should you say to her?
Hi? I don't know.
They're friends. He doesn't have to say hi.
Well, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing if she is.
I think I would ask her if she needs help watching porn.
Right.
Hey, I noticed that you're into this kind of stuff. I am too. You want to try it out? That's my go-to.
Where's Alan from?
Texas.
Nice.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe
nice. He goes.
Is porn?
Nice.
Is porn looked down upon in Texas? I know it's pretty.
Why? Nice. Because he likes. Why is that?
He loves University of Texas. That's why. Is that why, Dave? You love University of Texas?
Yeah, the Longhorns. Go, baby. No, it's always bigger in Texas, though, isn't it? So.
Well, I think the reason why I think it's a big deal is because maybe Texas is more religious and Christian. I don't know. You're not supposed to look at porn if you're a Christian, I think. Is it masturbation a sin?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I usually just associate the two together.
So porn's a sin, though, I think, yeah.
Oh, I'm not a Christian then.
Oh.
Yeah. Never claimed you to be. Or me either.
No.
Jesus Christ. I use Jesus Christ on the reg, and not in a good way.
Jesus Christ, Josh, you're not a Christian?
Lord Massair.
So yeah, that's the last Dave question. I think we'll just say, Alan, just bang her, bud.
Yeah.
If you're into her and she's good looking, she watches porn, just bang her.
Unless he's absolutely friend zoned, and that's what he meant by my good friend or whatever. But
good point. But I mean, why is she leaving a laptop with porn on it at his house? I think that's a subtle hint.
Yeah, you would think so.
Blackmail.
Could be.
Okay.
That's a good first segment, though, of Dave questions for
Yeah.
sure. Thanks, Dave.
Well,
Thanks everybody who submitted questions. Yeah.
Make sure if you guys are listening to submit your questions to seadragoncomedy@gmail.com, and we will answer your questions on the air.
I think our email list is up to 15,000 subscribers right now. So get on that if you're not already. So
yeah, we it's first come first served basis. So we don't discriminate for spelling mistakes or grammar mistakes because wow, let me tell you, these guys do not know how to write a question.
Well,
so moving on, we have an actual sea dragon might be the ancestors of the earliest known ancestor of humans. So guys, we might all be part sea dragons. So a bag-like, big-mouthed sea creature was discovered. Fossilized traces of this was discovered, and is believed to be the earliest known ancestors to humans. It's basically just a tiny, wriggling, sea-dwelling blob that actually pooped through its mouth. It's kind of
gross.
It's one of the earliest known fossils to be found, so like stuff like this is very hard to find. It's very rarely preserved either. So, and like I said, they think it's kind of like a wormish creature type thing. So, but definitely could be resembling of a dragon. Early stages of dragons and early stages of humans.
Wow.
Yeah.
Weird.
So we all might actually be dragons.
No, we are all dragons. Dragons.
By studying the fossils and using an electron microscope and a CT scanner, researchers were able to kind of create a picture of what it might have looked like. It has some, I mean, it's kind of a stretch, but it has some kind of facial recognition to that of a human. It's got symmetrical eyes, kind of a symmetrical mouth, and a round face. It's really ugly and somewhat, I guess, resembles a monster-ish human. But yeah, I could definitely see it being one of our earliest ancestors, if you believe in evolution, that is. Jesus Christ. So, I think that's pretty neat that we all come from a little tiny sea dragon in the sea. Back from
that is pretty cool, yeah.
Isn't it ironic?
Don't you think? Not like rain on your wedding day. And kind of on the same topic about little worms and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys have heard this. A mammoth, this is pretty gross, 6-foot live tapeworm was removed from a man in India from his gut.
6 feet?
Through his mouth. They had to take out 6 feet worth of tapeworm through this guy's mouth.
Wow.
Yeah, it measured, actually it was more than 6 feet in length. It was removed from a man's intestines through his mouth after it was spotted by doctors during a colonoscopy procedure. So this guy was going in for like a basic, butt scan, and they found a 6-foot long tapeworm in him.
How the fuck did they take it out through his mouth?
I'm assuming they must have made a small incision in his stomach and pulled it out through his intestines and up through his mouth.
Oh, that's so weird.
But yeah, I think what they do is I think they coil up through your intestines. So like that's the only way, without destroying your insides, they have to pull it up where it came through. So, the tapeworm is scientifically known as Taenisoleum. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but basically lives in the small intestines. The guy was a 48-year-old man in India, and they were studying it in the New England, the Journal of Medicine. So find out how it got so big, I guess.
Yeah, those things don't fuck around.
Those are gross.
Yeah.
It says
okay?
here. Yeah, I guess so. But they carried out an endoscopy, which is a procedure which inserts a camera into the stomach and the small intestines to view images in the digestive system, and got a glimpse of the lengthy worm sitting in the small intestine of the upper digestive tract. They examined the tip of the creature to confirm it was a tapeworm before extracting it through the patient's mouth. And it says removal was more feasible through the mouth using an endoscope and blunt forceps, holding the head of the worm and basically just pulling it out. So that's got to be the guy had to have been knocked out for that. I can't imagine being awake for that. That'd be so gross.
Yeah, how could you? How are you breathing when that thing's coming out of your mouth? Like,
I don't know. It only took an hour to pull it out.
Only an hour.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 6 feet long.
Dude, I
man.
just
You
went
gotta-
to the dentist on Monday, and I was like, this is the most painful thing. I have my mouth open for like 30 seconds at a time, and they're digging in there, scratching off my teeth. I'm like, I'm going to kill myself right now. I can't imagine them pulling a fucking 10-foot tapeworm
For an
off my
hour.
body.
Yeah.
For an
Well, I mean, yeah, that'd be awful if you were working for that. So, I love that feeling, kind of going out of the dentist thing. After you get out of the dentist, how clean your mouth feels afterwards.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
beats that.
That's
By the way, where did Josh and Brian go?
I don't know.
I'm still here.
Oh, Brian's still here.
Yeah.
So we lost Josh. So
Yeah, I don't
Bye,
know.
Josh.
I tried to add Josh back, and something happened. I don't know what's going on, but down to 4.
So actually, I just read this part. Tapeworms can grow to longer than 11 feet and can live in a person for years in the intestines without being
Wow.
noticed. How does
That's
that
kind of
happen?
scary.
I imagine they must eat all your shit that comes through your intestines, right? Like that's how they must live and then grow. Because your intestines are like 20 feet long, so they must be able to wrap through all that. That's
Yeah.
disgusting, man.
No, those things
Ugh.
can get huge.
That is gross.
I don't
And
want to think
infection-
about it.
Infections, which usually don't present symptoms in patients, develop from eating raw or undercooked meat of infected animals. I'm not sure customs in India, but are they eating a lot of raw meat there? I don't know. Kind of makes you not want to eat sushi.
Well, yeah, I mean, certain fish don't carry parasites, because I was just like cooking salmon last week, and I took it off the grill. I started eating it. I opened it up, and I'm like, oh, the middle really isn't cooked too well. So I looked it up, and I'm like, is it all right to eat salmon if it's like undercooked? And something said like it's fine because they don't carry parasites. Like certain fish, certain species won't carry shitty things. So it's interesting. What's going on right now?
Hold on.
What the hell is going on right now?
Hey, more friends. I got 2 friends.
I would go with the smoke show with the dick.
What the hell did I just miss? Smoke show with a
So
dick.
I got to the.
That's all. I
I
come
got
back
to-
in. Dave would go with a smoke show with a dick. That's all I heard.
So
all right.
this is today. This is
for
this is
you.
the second Would You Rather we have today, Justin. Like I said, it's kind of a reference to Sunny. So
I think
would
we
you rather
more-
have?
Okay, keep going.
Would you rather have sex with the ugliest, fattest, smelliest girl you've ever seen, or have sex with a total smoke show supermodel, but she's got a penis? So it's kind of bringing like the tranny and Always Sunny.
Well, I know what Dave picked.
Yes, smoke show with the dick.
Guys, my whole computer crashed.
Oh,
No worries.
So I had to like download Skype, and I'm on my phone now. I feel like a degenerate.
You sound great.
Yeah, you sound fine.
welcome to the club.
So, all right, what do you think then, Justin?
All right. Can you chop the dick off?
Well, as this is the thing too, is she a man? Do we know, or does she just have? Maybe she has both.
I'm
She's
picturing
Well, you
her.
said she's like a gorgeous.
Everything's a
supermodel.
woman except for down there.
So like, yeah,
So she's yeah.
Aside-
I'm gonna go
without
with-
getting
I'm gonna
Oh, she
go with
has
the
real
dick.
without
tits.
getting too graphic here, the only way you could have sex with her if she had a penis would be in her bum.
Right.
So
So the
I
alternative,
Oh,
feel like
you're
you would.
just-
I feel like you would know. Because I don't know.
the alternative is the most disgusting, fat, ugly girl you can imagine. Smelly, whatever, everything, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
you
Yes.
wouldn't want to have sex with her anyway.
No.
So
No.
why not be with the attractive one, and you still don't have to have sex with it, but at least you can like take her around places. And,
You can have her. Well, you don't have to take her out. You just have to have sex with her.
oh, you
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah, that's the
I
whole
guess.
thing.
I mean, I'd rather.
Yeah, it's-
I'd rather do
I'm
that.
not
I'd
gonna
rather-
go.
Josh. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather. Okay, I'd rather have there be a beautiful body there, and then, and then there just happens to be a penis, but you don't have to look at it or interact with it. Then
tape it to her leg.
disgusting.
Or stomach or
Look at
something.
Josh's face right
Yeah,
now.
I couldn't even.
What?
So you guys are gonna bang trannies?
Yeah.
No, it's not a tranny. It's
Yes,
just a
it
woman
is.
with a dick.
It's
It's a woman with a dick. That's
There's
all
no
it
such
is.
thing.
That's what
What?
I'm wondering here.
There's no
So
It's a
such thing as chicks
female,
with
that's
dicks.
all.
yeah, no,
Guys with tits.
there are females that have dicks. They have vaginas and penis. Hermaphrodites.
Yeah.
So,
But that's not what you're saying, right?
it could be
A supermodel with a dick.
Just as a smoke show supermodel, and she just has a dick. So she could
she
could have a vag and a butthole and a penis.
Trifecta, right? For you, Dave.
You could stick it in and put a little bit of pinky action and give her a reach around at the same time.
I'm beside myself.
I'm not saying I would. I'm just saying that's an option there.
Well, a couple of us here apparently would. So
I don't know, man. Like, think of like the ugliest, fattest person you know, and then multiply it by pretty much 10, and that's pretty much what you're gonna have. Smelly too.
Wait, this is just sleeping with the person?
Just having sex.
Just having sex.
And I guess nobody has to know.
I'm doing that. I'm not gonna go to the trainee. I'm not gonna go to the guy. I'm not gonna go to the guy who had tit implants put in.
No, it's not. It's a girl with a dick.
It's a hermaphrodite.
So there's a vagina
Real boobs.
now?
Real boobs.
That's what I said earlier. Yeah, she's a full female, but she
Everything's
has a
a
dick.
female except she has a dick.
So she got the trifecta going on.
So she does have a dick and a vagina?
And she's technically
If that's the case, you push the dick aside and you fucking go for it. Man.
You fucking
This
go
is
for it.
disgusting. I can't do that, guys. Like, well, I guess if you don't make contact with it, it's kind of like it's just in the room, right?
This
Actually, hey,
informative, fun to like. What are we talking about right now? I love it.
kind of look at it that way, right?
Kevin, I'm doing recording too, so I didn't record the part where I wasn't part of your conversation. So the whole time you were talking, it's not recording. That's why I already asked the question.
Well, that sucks. We didn't really answer it that much, so we're good.
It's okay. We're good.
So basically, if it's a girl, everything's the same, but then she has a dick attached like above her vagina, right?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
I think that's how it works. Yeah.
As long as you don't make contact with it and the lights are off and you're having sex with her vagina, technically, yeah, it's attached to her, but it's almost the equivalent of just a dick in the room, right?
Right.
How many times have you had a dick in the room while you're banging?
Right? So it'd be like banging a girl and then just one of you guys standing naked with a boner on the other side of the room. But the lights are off. That's a good theory, though, right?
Right, yeah.
I guess
exactly.
basically, except this one could have potentially
It might touch your leg, yeah.
If she has ovaries, right? Oh, I can't get into this fucking thing nowadays. But if she has ovaries, right? She's a natural. She has female organs. Then I would say she's more female than male. It's almost just like a giant wart, but it's shaped like a dick.
I wouldn't be able to do it missionary.
I'm trying to talk myself into it. Okay, guys, that's what I'm doing right now.
All right,
because
so
I'm still going for the smelly fat girl.
Yeah, I'm torn.
No way. No chance.
So if the chick looked like the tranny in It's Always Sunny, like she's as hot it can get. She's a smoke show.
Yeah.
But she's got a dick.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I'm sure we've all banged our fair share of trolls here, but...
Oh, I thought you were going to say trannies. I was going to be like, nope.
Never banged a tranny.
Sure, we all bang our fair share of trannies here, but we're talking future, not past.
And that's where you lost me at that word. No, I'm just...
Time for me to go.
I don't know, Josh. I think I'm with you there, but I think I'd rather do the fat chick.
You have to. You could not go to sleep ever again. Like, you would be shaking.
I think you'd be more disgusted with yourself than you're imagining.
It's ugliest, fattest, and smelliest girl you've ever seen.
Yep, I'd wear a full fucking.
You would
one
have
of those.
to
Just say also too. You have
so
to go
much
to
Viagra.
Would you say, Kevin?
You have to complete. So like I don't know if I don't know. Would you be able to with a fat, smelling ugly girl?
No.
I don't know.
No, I wouldn't.
What do I know?
And the lights have to be on.
What? Oh, now the lights have to be on?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, so let me just stare at
gotta
the
be able
dick
to
while
see
I
it.
ejaculate. That's a great idea. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be able to now. Dude, no matter what, I would wear one of those full chemical suits with just a hole in it and wear like 6 condoms and call it a day. With like a chemical mask, gloves, everything. I'm not fucking around. And I would do it and I'd get the fuck out of there. I'd close my eyes.
Both of them are just nice.
Close your eyes.
I wear a chemical mask, like one of those big ass.
Walter White.
Dude, shoot me.
Dave,
Shoot me up. You guys have fun staring at your hermaphrodite dicks. Like, honestly. You psycho.
so Dave, you're doing the tranny, right?
It's not a tranny. It's just a chick with a dick. That's all it is.
All right, we'll just say now.
That's what trannies are.
No,
Exactly what they are.
no, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Don't use the T word,
Just-
A
guys.
female with a penis is not a tranny.
Hermaphrodite.
There you go.
Well, you're gonna say a female with a vagina and a penis is not a transvestite.
Yeah.
Female, just a
all right.
penis, is a transvestite.
Technically a guy with boobs, but whatever.
Yeah, and the most gorgeous face you could imagine.
So, Dave, you're team tranny as always. We knew that.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is Brian?
I'm here.
I think.
What-
No, I think.
what
Brian
are you?
with the ugly chick.
I said, yeah, the whatever it is, ugliest, fattest, smelliest girl.
Oh, really?
All right.
Right.
Thanks, Brian.
So I'm
Thanks.
by myself now, or what?
I think Justin went with the hot chick,
Yeah.
right?
We might have a few questions for you guys after.
Yeah, we'll go for all intents and purposes. It
But
is
the
an
penis-
actual female, but she has vagina.
Yeah, it's a
butthole.
fucking
Hermaphrodite.
She's got the
You
trifecta.
just don't look at that one thing. And then you're banging a Victoria's Secret supermodel.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say if it was,
You could put duct tape over it.
if it was a transvestite, I would say no. Just a guy with a guy with boobs, as Josh puts it. But if it's a woman, she just happens to have. Look, oh my god, I can't even say this. She just happens to have a dick. I guess I would. Especially if she's a smoke show. I would just tape up her. I would just not do. You just can't look at it, I guess.
You
Josh,
guys are out of your minds. You guys are out of your goddamn fucking minds. Good luck.
Hey,
Have fun.
It's 2017. No big deal.
Have
You
fun,
could put
guys.
like a blanket over it too, and
I'm
not
not-
even see it.
You guys
That's
have
true,
fun.
Dave. You could drape a blanket over a cock. Go for it, man. Have fun doing that.
You guys are gonna put a tarp over your woman.
I'll be crushing a Big Mac with my chick after while you
Big whack.
while you cover her big whack or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So gross. You guys are yucky.
One of these are ideal, but if one is better looking than the other,
No,
She
still
doesn't.
no.
she does.
She doesn't smell.
She doesn't smell, and she's not fat, and
Not fat.
she's not
She's
ugly.
not ugly. Yeah.
All right, guys, if I put those two really in front of you, you're really gonna say okay? No,
I know.
because she's fully naked. Like you're not. If you like,
You could direct your eyes otherwise. You know.
right? I could block my nose and do the same thing too.
You would
if
have
I
to
saw-
close your
yeah.
eyes, block your nose, and
That's
Josh,
it.
you bring up a good point there. If you put them both naked in front of me,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able. I wouldn't be able to get up for either one of them. If I saw the dick, I'd be like, no. And if I saw her fat, disgusting body, I'd be like, no, either. So, no offense to any fat, ugly chicks.
No, we love you
there's-
too, but
there's,
not really.
You don't have to
apparently.
block out as much with the girl with the dick.
Wow, you are team dick, huh? You are like
No,
gun ho.
team girl. Your team,
Team girl.
Your team blob of flesh.
Girl. You're a team dick.
It's still
I
flesh.
think
She's a
I
person
would-
on the inside.
It doesn't make you
Dude,
gay.
I would-
It's okay, dude. You know,
I would
you
literally
can-
just tape.
It just
I would
means
use you guys'
It's only
duct tape
gay if your
roll.
balls touch.
I would use the duct tape roll that you guys used for the dick, but no, I would just use the roll after you, not the same tape. Put it over my eyes and all over my fucking nose, and then wear that full suit, gas mask too, and everything, so you can't smell anything, you can't see anything.
Right, we're guaranteed to get no diseases or anything like that, right? It's just
Yeah, no, this is just
Okay.
straight sex, consensual, disease-free sex.
I feel like there's more visual
I'm done with
stimulation with the other one, so you'd be able to finish quicker. That's all.
Especially if you did
This is outrageous.
it doggy style, you wouldn't even see it doggy style.
nope.
I
You wouldn't.
can't handle this. You guys are psychos.
Man, are you gonna have your phone laying on her back, playing porn, and one of her sitting on one of her flaps?
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will.
Probably have to, yeah.
Maybe I will.
I won't know because I'll have gloves on and my eyes will be closed, my nose will be closed. But in the end, I'll be like,
Well, I'm glad I didn't see any of that. It was probably gross. It probably smelled gross, but hey, it was still a female, so I'm going to be able to still go to bed at night. And you guys are going to be like, wow. I don't know. Like, was that gay? Because she had a dick? Potentially. But I'll just toss and turn the rest of my life every time I try to go to bed. You guys will never get a full night's sleep again.
Wow,
Never.
what's wrong with being gay if you're a gay person?
Well, if you're gay, that's fine. But if you're not gay, then you're never gonna get a full night's sleep. Simple as that. If you're gay, then fucking jackpot.
No,
you're all set.
if you're secure in your masculinity, then it won't affect you. So it's fine.
That is one way to secure your masculinity. Yeah, is banging person with a dick.
If she's full woman and just happens to have a dick, it doesn't make you gay unless you grab that dick and jerk it off. But
that's true.
The only way it would affect you is if you
guys are
in your
convincing
mind
me
that the only way it would affect you is if you're like, oh, maybe I am gay. That's why it would keep you up at night because you're thinking, oh, maybe I am gay. But if you're not thinking,
but like
that,
Kevin said, that's true. Like Kevin said, if you don't see the dick and you don't grab it, then was it really there?
No,
truth
fell
in the forest.
Yeah. If a fat girl farts in the woods and no one's around, we flop them over.
Let's go find some hermaphrodites.
Now we have to convince Brian.
No, I'm just.
Brian's no.
Brian's no. It's disgusting, guys. I really can't do that. I can't. Yeah.
I'm torn. I'm really torn between the both of them. But
I'd rather cut off a leg.
What do you think Taylor would say if he was here?
I think Taylor would go dick.
He would go. No, I think he would go fat chick. I
don't know. He talked about dick an awful lot last week, so I'd go with dick.
That's true.
I think he's team training. Yeah.
It's not a tranny, Justin.
It's not a tranny.
Not a tranny, Josh.
Yeah, it is, Kev Brian. Yeah, it
is. So I'm glad we're torn on this one. It's a good segment to end on, but
also a great song.
Yeah.
Torn. No pun. No pun.
I think. Yeah. Natalie Imbruglia. That's who
that is.
That's I'm pretty sure it's the woman who sings "Torn."
I'm not sure about that. Good song though.
Look it up. All right, guys, that does it for this week's podcast. Thanks for listening.
All right,
see you next week.
Go Patriots!
Go Pats!
Go Patriots!
52-20,
yeah, that's win.
500
to 20.
45 to -10. Pats are gonna win. C Grade Comedy out of here. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Thanks again, listeners. You have completed your first task in training to become a true sea driving master. In order to progress to the next requirement, we require you inquire to us about acquiring a desirable admirer. Well, let's go Patriots. And may Bill Belichick be ever in your favor. And here's to the experience of a wood chipper in my future, should the good Lord allow it. Amen.